Hello.
Hello.
What's up, everybody? It's Erin.
And Nicole, this is Dude That's Fucked Up.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome. Welcome to the last.
back.
Yeah, welcome back to the last episode of the year. Welcome back. I don't know the actual tune of that beyond Welcome Back.
Yeah, that's good.
But this is it. This is the last episode of the whole 2022.
Good fucking riddance. God damn it.
God. Oh my God. You know
You
what?
guys.
I was talking to my therapist this week and she's like, how do you feel about like the new year coming up and stuff? And I was like, I feel great. I love a fresh start. Bring it
Same,
on.
dude.
Like I'm more anxious about the last 2 weeks.
Dude,
You know?
I know. It's yeah, I feel like spiritually and astronomically and gastronomically that we just need to sweep this year away.
Yeah. Poof.
You know?
Yeah.
Poof, be gone.
Poof be gone. Gastronomically get it out of here.
Just toot it out.
Toot it out. Poot it out. Yeah.
I don't know.
This year, I feel like this year, the first half of this year was hot fucking garbage for me. So awful.
Mm-hmm.
Things changed in the middle and things got better on the back end. So that's been nice. The energy
Yes.
I'm ending this year with is so different from the beginning. So that's been nice. But we can always hope next year will be better, you know?
Yeah, I just feel I literally just said this to DJ before I came up to record, that I feel like every year since 2016 has sucked ass, like exponentially more ass
Yeah. Each year.
each year. Like I've said this a million times before, but I do think that the world ended in 2016 and we're just living in a wormhole or something now, or like a black hole, like an alternate universe of.
Yeah.
Or we might be in hell, actually. Who's to say?
Yeah, we would have to be, I think.
It's just like things just like have not felt the same.
Yeah.
Since then. So, but I feel like maybe we could be on a pivot back to some bon temps roulette. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Oh, let's hope. Yeah, we could be, maybe we're in an upswing.
Yeah, it's this life that we live is all a perpetual pendulum, you know?
Yep. Yeah.
We got pendulum swings happening
Multiple all the time.
all the time.
That's what's wild. It's like the pendulum swings hour to hour, day to day, year, like week to week, month to month, year to year. You know what I mean? Like there's all these different pendulums that are swinging all the time.
Yeah. And
So-
although I do feel like we have been living, I think we like said this several episodes ago that like we just want to live in some precedented times now.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That, yeah.
Really tired of unprecedented horseshit times.
Yeah.
So let's just, can we just like get a fucking break for a while?
Oh
Like
my
everybody
God.
just needs like some time to breathe, I think. So,
Yeah, I think so.
and it's like, everything's like, there's so many things that are specific to different people that are, different things are hot garbage to some,
Yeah.
whereas,
It's a respite to others, you know?
yeah,
I know. Yeah. So it's never going to be.
it's never going to be perfectly
No.
great. But
Well, that's why also you just got to make room for yourself, you know? Like if things aren't going the way you're going, or if things aren't going the way you want them to go, fucking change something, you know? Like we are only in control of ourselves and our own lives and our own destinies. And if you don't like something about your life, make a little small shift to
Or
end up
big.
on it. Or big, you know.
figure out a way to do it and make it happen. Because, like, honestly, what's the point? If you can't.
We
if
have one
you're-
life to live.
We got one life, and it
You
doesn't
get
need to.
one
it doesn't-
chance.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. What do you got to lose? I always think
Nothing.
about it in terms of like we are just a speck on
Yeah.
a fucking floating rock in the middle of infinite, possibilities. So,
Yeah, it's wild.
yeah,
You literally have nothing to lose.
that makes me feel like I let go of so much stuff when I think like that. So,
Yeah, that's nice. True. It's so, yeah.
in the grand scheme of things,
Oh,
it's okay.
oh my gosh.
This year, though.
This year, 2023 will be. Oh, well, we don't want to say anything because we've jinxed ourselves so many times.
Yeah, I'm not. I have. You know my motto. I'm not even going to say it.
Oh, yeah. But also, I just feel like we're like, yeah, like there's no way. I feel like in the past we've been like, there's no way this next year could be any worse. And then it's like,
oh, no,
it's
I
like
would never.
50
I would never say that. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we can't predict the future.
No. So many horrible things can happen.
Oh my God.
But also,
Please
I'm ready for some fun things to happen. Some
I'm ready
good
for
things to happen.
Oh my God. This just in. Casa Bonita is opening in 2023 in May. Date to be announced, but it's fucking happening.
We're doing it this year. We got to.
The owners, aka the creators of South Park, man, they're doing like a bunch of stuff to it. It's gonna be cool as fuck, I think, because they truly love that place.
Yeah, they like are all in on it, so that'll be exciting.
And then we can go, and then we could fly to the Denver airport, and then we could see all the weird shit at the Denver airport.
We could see the weird horse with huge balls. Yeah,
Yeah, that
and
killed
red
its
glowing eyes.
artist.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
dude, I love that airport so much. I am interested.
Sign me up.
I'm into it. Yes, let's do that. So many things to look forward to in 2023. Going to Vegas for sure.
It's already planned. We have it in the works.
Yep. And then, I feel like we've already manifested half of our Santa Claus poems. Or at least my Santa Claus poem was like very hopeful and aspirational.
Oh yeah, yours was Vegas and Casa Bonita, and they're both already.
Everything's coming to fruition.
It's all happening.
Yeah.
Well, I guess before we get into 2023, though, we would like to look back. I guess fondly might not be the right word in all of these instances.
Yeah,
but some of them.
I would say a lot of what we're focusing on today is a lot of the pop culture aspect of this year because that's
all I care about.
That's the more fun part. Like some some like crazy geopolitical stuff happened, like the war in Ukraine, and that's all fucked up, and all kinds of crazy stuff is happening in the world.
Yeah,
but we are inherently self-centered Americans, so we're going to talk about pop culture because that's what's got us through this year. Honestly,
like this is what I mean. Also, this is just what I love. I love pop culture. I'm so into it. I get my People newsletters fucking 3 times a day, and when there's breaking news,
dude, I'm in like a People like weird like algorithm where it only sends me news stories about like tragic, horrible things, and I'm just like with
real people.
Yeah, with real people.
Oh, ew, gross! No, I don't like that.
It's like 5-year-old mauled.
I saw that.
Dude, I don't know. I just made that shit up.
Oh,
just now. I don't know.
Oh.
Like it's like I don't want to know about children getting like hurt. Like but it's like I clicked on something ages ago, and now I'm at like in this like strange like pipeline to the most horrible tragic stories that People can find. People magazine can find. It's like,
and they find them.
Get me out of here.
They find them. People uncanny. Their writers, their journalists find the worst, upsetting, most horrific stories. Luckily I'm on the garbage track where they're like,
I want that.
Yeah. They're
put me down the garbage chute. Throw me down the garbage chute. Give me these like the worst celebrity paparazzi pictures of them coming out of
oh my God,
Erewhon or whatever. Like
yeah,
right. They're all dressed
and it's
up
like,
to go to Erewhon.
Yeah, because they know the paparazzi will be there, the pops. But Yeah, I get the dumbest alerts it's always like for a Jimmy Fallon appearance, you know what I mean? It's always like Hailey Bieber waxed her taint on the late night show with Jimmy Fallon and then she ate it. You'll never guess what happened next or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't want to guess. I just want to know.
I need to know. Yeah, I know.
Well, so this truly is like a end of the year like award show. It is it's the DTFUies.
It's the fuckies.
It's the fuckies. It's the fucked up of the years. As seen through the lens of popular culture for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But I did think it would be fun if we looked back and first talked about like the most fucked up topic for an episode this year. Side note too to everyone, perhaps you have come to love and appreciate what we title each episode. I think it's like one of the most fun things every week, like when we do this, and I'm always like, how do I like make this a creative, like how do we do this? So I love it. It is not good for us as a podcast.
Yeah, because it's like people don't know what the fuck the episode is about half the time. It's just like all of inside jokes with ourselves.
Yeah. It's like inside jokes with ourselves, or like something that we figured out rhymes with what we were talking about, or is a phrase where we've created a pun.
Very much, very, very punny.
Very punny. Like, well, okay. So
punny
anyway,
to our detriment.
Yeah, punny to our detriment, but like also I love it, and so we'll never stop. But I was thinking this is probably bad business-wise. Okay. So the nominees for this year's most fucked up topic for an episode, this was stuff, and please feel free to add to this.
Okay.
This was stuff that I thought was fucked up, like while we were researching it. Like I learned something new.
Yes. Okay.
So the first one I have is episode 254, Skull and Boner Society.
Mm-hmm.
That was wild, and learning like about all the presidents and stuff that have been a part of it.
Okay.
Crazy. Episode 283, Freezer Burn. That was about cryogenics.
Yes.
And the people who are paying posthumously to have themselves frozen, and like there's no technology to bring anyone back, and like they're gonna run out of money, or these companies are gonna run out of money, and then
the coldest scam in the world right now.
It's so wild to me, but it was very fun learning about that.
Yeah.
The episode 279, PETA, that I didn't know they were so fucking horrible.
That was pretty bad.
And then episode 259, Fat Burger, which was disgusting. I thought those were some great nominees. Do you have any to add to this list?
No, this is a pretty comprehensive list.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like we both learned so much about
so many things this year.
So many things.
I think my vote would probably have to go to
mine would be what? Say it on 3?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Oh no, I already know. You said it.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
It's the I don't know. Cryogenically freezing people.
Okay.
What about you?
Mine's the PETA one.
Yeah, that I was leaning that way, but like my whole thing with like the cryogenically freezing people is like the whole logistics of it. Like there's just like corpses and like a facility, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is like it's like a graveyard, sure, but like there's just something so like intense about it that is like not natural, you know what I mean? And it's also a scam at the same time, so it is like layers on layers of fucked upness, I think. So I don't know. And it's sad to me that like people are like think this is like a thing that could be, but it's not, and they're just like paying these
Yeah.
facilities to store their bodies. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird that like they'll just all be dumped in like a dumpster someday because
Yeah.
there's gonna like we're gonna run out of space and money, or these companies are gonna like go under or whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked up. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think for me it was PETA. So we have two winners. That's a tie for episode 283 Freezer Burn and episode 279 PU PETA. I did want to give an honorable mention to some topics that I love talking shit on.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this year, if you'll believe it or not, we talked about, we talked shit on Ray Dunn, Jared Leto, religious amusement parks, and Sam Patch, the guy who jumped in a barrel or whatever over Niagara Falls.
Yeah, he just jumped.
Yeah, he didn't even have a barrel. The first like quote unquote daredevil. Yeah. The OG daredevil.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. I loved all those topics and
so fun. And
shitting on those so
I
much.
can't go to Marshall's without
oh my God,
seeing fucking Ray Dunn shit and just laughing, you know?
I showed up to Thanksgiving and my mom had Ray Dunn napkins and plates. And I was like, oh no.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was a great time. And then Jared Leto is just the worst.
Oh my God. Which we named that episode Method Man, which
so good.
It makes sense because he's a method actor, but like you wouldn't know that. You know what I mean? Like it's a good thing we're also very verbose in our notes.
Yes.
That's where the magic
you
happens.
Are.
I am. Yeah.
You write all the notes.
Yeah.
You're so good at it. Oh my God.
Very fun. Sometimes lately there's been a couple I've phoned in where I'm just like, this one's about blah. But sometimes that happens. I'm tired. Okay. The next category of the evening. Oh, so congratulations to PETA and Cryogenics because they won most fucked up topic for an episode.
Here's your fucky.
Here's your please write to us for your fucky, and we will have your name engraved on it. Okay, the next category is most fucked up listener story, which honestly
there's no competition.
There's no competition. We got some great listener stories, but I just hate to tell you, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart, that there was only one that I honestly think about all the time. All the time. And that is
I
the
literally
craps
think
and
about
flaps.
it all the time.
Yeah.
I literally am. I go on a walk almost every other day. Like around my neighborhood, and I'm always thinking about this while I'm out walking.
Every time I put on overalls, because it's like a onesie situation, I think, ooh, is this going to come back to bite me in the ass? Or diarrhea me in the ass. Or, diarrhea me in the flaps. It's so good. That was such a fun story. We love a diarrhea story. I mean,
we've had some incredible listener stories over the years. And this one is like in the top. This is like upper echelon story. I think there's the Outback Steakhouse. Episode.
Bargain Bin Abe Lincoln.
And Bargain Bin Abe Lincoln.
Those weren't this year, but those are memorable.
No, those are past winners if we had done, fuckies.
When we get to 10 years of doing this podcast, we can look back at and we can pick a winner of all those.
Which we are well on our way to doing.
We're approaching 6 years.
Yeah, so
we could do it. We could do it.
Yeah. What's 4 more years,
Yeah, nothing.
So hands down, most fucked up listener story.
If you're listening to the person whose story that was, if you're listening and you want a fucky, email us. I'll make you one. I swear to God. Yeah, and I'll mail it to you.
Hand to God.
In the UK, right? They were British.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I got you. I'll mail it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next category is best celebrity Schadenfreude.
Oh my God. There was just too much juicy crap. Right?
Man, people are out here embarrassing themselves
in
front of the world in the dumbest ways possible. These celebrities, man. Like,
yeah.
where is their common sense? Where are their handlers? Where are their? Do they not know what year it is? Do they not know the internet exists? Like, I'm so confused at how dumb these people are.
I feel like the handlers aren't showing up because they want to keep making money. And if you go tell someone you're being fucking stupid, stop it, then they'll be like, you're fired. You know?
Well, unfortunately, Adam Levine. How do you say his name?
I think Adam Levine.
Adam Levine.
Yeah.
He had
Dude.
the most embarrassing sexts that were released to the public.
It was like the equivalent of the 40-year-old virgin being like, oh yeah, bags of sand. It was like your titties are like balloons on a balloon animal or something. Like, it was like the dumbest.
Like, oh, your ass is so cool. Like, it was literally like the dumb, like so embarrassing. Like, if somebody was sexting me that, I'd be like, oh, lose my number. Bye.
Yeah. Oh, I want to rub your buttocks.
Yeah.
It was so like nerdy. There was something so like, that was embarrassing. That was just the first part though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we saw the text messages and he ended up asking this person who he allegedly cheated on his wife with if he could use her name to name the baby he was having with his wife.
Ew. I didn't even remember that part.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I was so fixated on the cringy ass.
And I'm pretty sure they did.
Ew.
Like, I think this leaked after the baby was born and they named the baby Sumner, the little girl. And
oh my God.
it was revealed that like that's when this woman shared the receipts.
Holy shit, dude. I would, if I was Adam Levine's wife, I would change my child's name.
Oh, immediately.
It's so embarrassing.
I'd petition for a name change the same day I'd petition for a divorce.
Oh, just get all the paperwork in.
Yeah,
you know?
you're already there.
You're already
you
there.
already paid the notary. Just have them sign all the pieces.
Hey, I got a lot more paperwork for you. It's all right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, yeah.
So that was embarrassing as fuck for not just him, but everybody else who read it.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing.
Oh, my God.
Also, there was the whole kerfuffle with the filming of Don't Worry, Darling.
Oh, my God. It was the entire production of this.
Just so crazy.
Fraught from the beginning.
Yeah, we've talked about it in, I think, Patreon episodes, like extensively. Because, you know, I've seen the movie. I liked it. It was fine. You know,
Yeah.
It wasn't like a life-changing movie, but it was good. I'm glad I watched it. Especially because of all the like drama around this movie. But like basically Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles and Florence Pugh had this whole like weird
And Shia
LaBeouf and like you know, Chris Pine, all these people in this movie just like had all kinds of stuff going on. And who's to say if all of the things that were floating, all the like little tidbits that were floating around on like Dumois and all the gossip blogs and stuff are real, but it sounded absolutely messy, like the craziest production of all time.
Yeah.
But it was like a classic, like, everybody's, you know, there for a paycheck and can't wait to get the movie done. And it's just like, it, for me, harkened back to like old Hollywood, like drama, you know, and that is what I love. I love that.
And honestly,
you know?
I feel like the reason it was so exciting was like we don't get to see that for most movies, but there has to be some level of that always happening.
Yeah,
there has to, because when you have a star or like an A-list celebrity, or in this case when you have like Shia LaBeouf and then you're trying to make a movie with him and he backs out of it and you're trying to keep everyone happy, like there's always a two-facedness going on. There's always 2 stories, 3 stories, like there's multiple narratives happening. And the fact that we got to see like receipts for that was so fun.
Yeah, I feel like, you really can't get away with being an asshole
No.
in Hollywood so much anymore. I mean, you can definitely get away with being a predator in Hollywood still, as we've
Well,
seen.
yeah.
But like, and then like, of course, when it comes to like women who are like at the helm of a film, of course, like Olivia Wilde was for this movie, there's an added layer of like misogyny and like weirdness that gets injected into this whole like thing. And so
Yeah.
I feel like it was just like for the most part good. It was like, there was like some like grossness about it, but it was like it seemed like all in good fun. You know what I mean? Like nobody was like actually like having their lives ruined.
No, no.
Like per se. So I don't know. Like,
well, at some point, I think it switched into, okay, this is helping us promote the movie.
Exactly.
So everyone leaned in a little bit.
Everyone leaned in. Like Florence
and they were good
Pugh
sports. Yeah.
was like very like she camped it up to really just like get the clicks going
with her Aperol spritz, walking into that, zero fucks
like
given,
a full on meme. I mean, and then like of course Harry Styles is like the hottest person. So
yeah,
it was just
so
like
hot
it was
right
just
now.
like it was just a great time, but also like kind of shitty, but like also fun.
Yeah.
It helped that the movie was fun too and wasn't like heavy or I don't know.
I think
it
that's
wasn't
how
like
you know
particularly
too.
bad either. So
Yeah. I think that's how you know too, like none of this was super real or like upsetting to anyone involved, because like there was no official press releases, no one pulled out of it, nobody was going around bad mouthing it or like holding a press conference to be like, this is how I was treated. It's kind of like people let the rumor mill kind of pick up and then
they let it all spin up. So that was what that was. So yeah, and I think obviously it's like all kind of died down and
it's over. No one cares.
Who's to say? I think this one really takes the cake for me because I hate this person. James Corden had he was banned from a very famous restaurant in New York City called Balthazar because he was a full fucking asshole to the staff there.
God. Oh, just a, do you know who I am? I want to speak to your manager. Full red face, like sweaty, steam coming out of the ears mess. According to accounts.
Over literally nothing. Like just
a non-issue.
Just a full-on asshole. And this is like not the first time he's been called out for like bad behavior.
He sucks.
He really fucking sucks.
I've not heard anything but bad things about him.
Yeah. Same.
So that's bad.
Yeah, of course he's like a real like fucking buddy cool guy with all the like celebrities that he has on, of course. But like to his staff and to anybody who works in a restaurant or in the service industry of any sort, he's a real piece of shit. And that's how you know somebody's true colors. So,
oh my God.
I just thought that was the funniest thing ever. Like how Balthazar, like the people that, like the general manager was just like, this is what happened. Too. Yeah, the owner was just like, this is what happened. He sucks.
He's not welcome back.
No, he's 86 from our restaurant.
Yeah.
Bye.
And he's like, no, but I eat there all the time. They're like, I don't care. You're going to come in here and treat human beings like that? You're not welcome here. It's so great. Oh, delicious.
We love to see it.
Love it. Oh, my God. But the winner has to be Elon Musk and Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, this stupid bitch. Not even a nominee because, like, this one takes the cake. You know what I mean? It's like, let's just skip.
Yeah. This man has utterly embarrassed himself in such a specific way, and I love it so much. It's so fucking good. It is just like every week he's having you know how there's like a main character on Twitter every other day or whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody tweets some dumb shit or whatever, and the whole
trending,
the whole platform attacks them and or celebrates them in whatever way. It's like he wanted to be that every week, and he's like, how can I dumb bitch myself? Like, how can I up the ante this week? How can I outdo my stupidity? And he just figures out a way to do it. It's so wild.
He didn't even have to pay billions of dollars to do it either. He could have just kept running his mouth on the platform, and he already had the celebrity to like elevate himself enough. You know what I mean? But
truly,
no.
he could have done this for free, but he decided to buy the whole ass company and do it on there for however many billions of dollars he spent. What a asshole. What a bored asshole. Like, how bored do you have to be to like it's just, and he just ruined it for so many other people. Like, so many people like had created communities on there. Like, Twitter is like definitely was always one of the most toxic like platforms.
Yeah.
But it was still fun,
Yeah. I mean, people are still trying to have fun on there, I guess, but it's just so hard because it's like, it feels like it's been spoiled.
And then, everybody was like trying to flee to all these other different platforms. And one of the main ones that people were, and I just found this out the other day, the platform Mastodon, which a lot of people were like trying to like, it's like I don't even really, I feel like it's like kind of like Discord-esque, but they, instead of tweets, they call them toots. Which is just so like lacking in self-awareness. I don't know. It's just like, oh God.
God.
So it's embarrassing. It's all embarrassing.
That's really embarrassing. Like, we all left this platform to go send toots on this.
Hey, did you see what so-and-so tooted the other day?
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it.
People are tooting. And it's
God.
like, it's not good.
No, that's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Well, I guess an honorable mention would just be like the slap from the Oscars, but like not necessarily the slap, but just like everything that surrounded it. Like all the celebrities taking sides and accusing each other of things. And
like
being like,
Judd
well,
Apatow.
if I was hosting.
Judd Apatow. He was like, he could have killed him. And everybody's just like, sir.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like... So you guys remember Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock for making jokes about Jada?
Her alopecia or whatever.
Yeah, and Will Smith just finally, he snapped. And it was pretty. I mean, I don't know, man. I didn't give a shit. It was
no. It was fun. It was just like not fun, but it just
I don't
created
condone
a
violence.
lot of content.
But it was like all, like you're saying, all the shit surrounding it, like all the
the moment itself not fun.
No,
but everything around it, fun content for like weeks. Honestly, like
people just having the dumbest takes.
Yeah.
Of all time. So
the most lukewarm takes from people like Judd Apatow. Oh my God.
Judd Apatow. I literally like when he tweeted that and all the things that he was saying. He said some like really dumb like dad shit over the years. I've ignored it, but that like made me like lose so much respect for him. It was such a bummer. It was just like, sir, it costs $0 to shut the fuck up and not say anything about literally anything. So and here I am on a podcast just
having opinions.
Just having opinions. So that's funny. That's whatever. Next category.
Elon, if you're listening and you want your fucky, let us know.
Yeah, dumb bitch.
Yeah. Stupid bitch. Oh my God. Yeah, next category. Okay. Celeb weddings. Who had the celeb wedding that we would have sold a kidney to attend this year? Okay, I want to know because a lot of celebs got married, some on the down low, like some, but whatever. Okay, so Britney Jean Spears and Sam Asghari, J-Lo and Ben Affleck, and our last nominee Rita Ora and Taika Waititi.
Mm. God, I mean, it's gotta have to be J-Lo and Ben Affleck.
It
right?
has to, right? Yeah.
Like, on one hand, like, I would love to be at Brittany and Sam's wedding, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
feel
feel like
like
I want to give them privacy, you know?
and I feel like, and this is shade to Brittany, it would be some sort of like backwoods barbecue situation, even if it was at the nicest place. Like, I feel like she's like serving chicken nuggets or something. Like, it's not gonna be like a wedding that I'm sure it was like at a beautiful resort, and then it was like, and here's the dinner, and it's just like buffalo chicken wings and fucking
Sprite.
natty ice
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's like, oh, but this is her favorite things, like, so this would be at her wedding. Not
There's like an
I don't
icy
care.
bar. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah.
Like, I don't
Like Slurpees.
need to go to that.
Yeah.
Rita
Like, you
Ora
get a
and
whole
Taika.
7-Eleven you could walk into barefoot. Like,
Yeah, like they've imported a gas station from like Cahuenga. They've brought it down to the Four Seasons, Maui or whatever. It's like the whole staff came to like serve her all her favorite things, just like bags of Cheetos and
my
iced
God.
coffees.
oh,
Okay.
blessings.
No,
to
whatever.
Brittany,
I'm sure it's fine, but it's like not anything like amazing. And then Rita Ora and Taika Waititi, like leading up to their wedding, they were like getting into some like kinky fuck shit. I feel like they were having threesomes. There was like things going on. I'm too prude to be at their wedding. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I bet their wedding would be fun.
I bet it'd be fun, but everyone's rolling on Molly, and it's like requirement. Like, they're like, you can come, but and I just wouldn't be comfortable. I don't think.
One time I was at a wedding on Molly, and it was one of the best weddings I've ever been to. But I couldn't sleep for like 2 nights or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
So
not the best.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
you couldn't do that now, but
no. Mm-mm.
okay. So obviously J-Lo and Ben Affleck are the winners. I feel like their wedding, first of all, it's like it has this whole like fairy tale romance aspect to it.
And it's like they want to like celebrate.
Lavish.
They want to be.
lavish.
They had like 3 weddings or something.
I know.
I wouldn't want to go to the one that they have one like at a fucking plantation or something.
Ew, I don't know about that.
I
I know they had one, yeah, like in Georgia or something. They had one
don't
for like the
remember.
families.
They had like 3 weddings, so it's like
Yeah,
any
I
one
want
of
to go
them.
to the fancy one.
Yeah, I would go. I bet the food is fucking good.
Yeah, the drinks are like super, like
Ugh, everybody's
bougie.
beautiful. Like everybody just has like a filter on them the entire night. Like,
yes, we're all just a fuzzy filter. Like all the lighting's like so tuned in that we all look amazing. And the dancing I think would be very fun
yes.
because she has to dance and like show off,
Yeah,
Like, that just feels like it's her personality. And it's lots of white candles and flowers, probably.
and like very controlled, and like everything is a process, in like the best way that's like seamless.
Yeah.
You don't notice it, but you do notice it. You're like, oh my God, everything's so like flowing so perfectly. I don't know.
Yeah. Just like, I feel like it would have been better than going to like an award ceremony,
Yeah, for sure.
So they're definitely the winner, but I did want to give an honorable mention while we're talking about like a lavish wedding. Okay, I could give less than 0 fucks that Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker got married. I don't care. Whatever. But their wedding was giving White Lotus Italia, Amalfi Coast, fucking gorge, like seaside Italian villas in the, like just the most beautiful, like,
Oh yeah.
White Lotus, essentially.
Yeah.
So I would go to their wedding.
Yeah. I bet that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Obnoxious but fun.
Obnoxious, yeah.
Like you would have to be self-aware about the whole thing. Like you'd have to like Mike White it up while you're there, Like you'd have to be like, I know what's happening.
Yeah,
It's
I'd go
okay.
full Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
I'd just wear like long flowy robes and dresses, and I
Be
just
like, I'm Monica Vitti.
Peppa Pig?
Peppa Pig?
Peppa
No,
Pig? I guess.
That was improv. That was so
I know.
good.
I know. I was just going to say that.
I need to watch the whole season again. It's so good. Okay.
It's so good.
You guys, you know our favorite show this year was White Lotus. Okay.
It was. We don't have a category, but this is. I mean, it was absolutely the best show.
Yeah.
It was. I'm trying to think. I feel like there was a good amount of like shows this year that I enjoyed, but it was that, and it just ended, so it's very top of mind.
Totally.
Okay, so from weddings we go to breakups. So this next category is celeb breakups. I don't know that we manifested them or that we just like talked about them and they happened. So it was like unintentional manifestation.
Yeah.
But I feel like we've had feelings about these couples, strong feelings. And now that none of them are together. So I don't want to say we're responsible, but I do want to say we're responsible. The first couple, we already talked about them, Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles.
Kaput. Done.
Kaput. Next couple, Florence Pugh, Zach Braff.
Good.
Aaron Rodgers and Shailene Woodley and Tom Brady and Giselle. And of course, the winners are Harry, Florence, and Giselle because they're all hot and single. And I think they've gotten out of what could be a potential toxic situation. I feel like the couples they were in, there was some like weird dynamics, and there was like
of course
other shit going on.
All toxic. That's why they
all toxic
separated.
Yeah, totally. But the one I'm unsure of is Aaron Rodgers and Shailene Woodley. It's like, which one's worse? You know what I mean? I don't know who's better off or who was the toxic one. I think they were both just like mismatched.
I think they're both
for each other.
I think they're both kind of like dum-dums and just like in their own little world, you know?
Yeah.
And then like kind of rub their dumbness off on each other, and then like
but it was like,
you know,
in a way that was very unhelpful to both of them.
Yeah. Like they both brought down each other's like social you know, calculus or whatever. Their social statuses like came down because of each other.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like
Aaron Rodgers looks a fucking mess. He looks like I don't know.
He looks ill. He looks sick. He looks sickly. He's aged like terrible. 10 years in the last year, and you could tell he's like one of those like homeopathic like vegan type people now. I don't know that he's either of those things, but he's like leaning into that, but he doesn't know how to do it in a healthy way, and it's just like there's
like
no
not
nutrients going into his body. It's wild. Like it's like what he's not sleeping well. Something's going on. I do want to say I don't know if Shailene Woodley is like I don't know what her like IQ is or anything, but I feel like she's just so hyper focused. Like I think she's so hyper focused on all this like crunchy shit that it like she's not seeing the bigger picture, and that's like what rubbed off on him, and in a bad way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like her personality almost, and it's like he is like, I'm just an athlete, but like also maybe my NFL career could benefit from being crunchy, and it hasn't. So
no, it hasn't at all. I think it's really not benefited.
No, I think he's like gonna break a bone any minute because he's so like calcium deprived, just fully malnourished. I have to say though, I am really loving Giselle for like I think she's my winner in all this because she was married to Tom Brady for a very long time. They have like several children together. And that woman did the most. Okay, she was like out here.
They have 7 children.
Several. I think they have like 3 kids, or I don't think they have that.
Yeah. To go from being a fucking world class supermodel, like #1 in the world, traveling, going, walking fashion shows all over the world, being with elite people, eating at the best restaurants, to then living in Boston and being a football guy's wife and just going to the games every week and like not living your own fucking life. Dude,
Yeah.
that sucks. She was basically a hostage.
I mean, no, she like Tom Brady's like, you know, he's also a dum dum, you know, he's just
he's a dum dum. Look at what he's done. He's fucked it all up.
Yeah, he's like couldn't retire, like got all MAGA-y.
Yeah.
And he like wanted to like have people celebrate him and write, you know, tons of newspaper articles about how great he is, and then he couldn't retire. It's like, bro, get another fucking hobby. It's okay.
Yeah. Go to therapy.
Like, you can have a life.
Also, then she moved to fucking Florida for him. Oh, so you know he fucked up. She was willing to do it all, and he was like,
she's like, okay, I'll
being gross.
I'll go to Florida if you retire.
Yeah,
and like, if you only got 2 more years on your contract, fine, I can stick it out. And then he was like, okay, but also I don't think I'm gonna retire. And she's like, well, that's the deal breaker. Goodbye.
Like, I'll move to Florida if you retire and change your garbage ass politics. And he's like, I'm gonna double down, and actually I'm gonna be more vocal about my garbage politics, and I'm not gonna retire. And she was like, bye.
Yeah, I really love her though, because she's just like going like full witchy mode, and she like had like somebody come over and help her sage their car, like her car that
oh my god,
her and Tom like shared, because it has his like aura in it still. So she had somebody come over and sage it. I was like,
oh my god,
it's great.
That's funny.
I died.
Okay, I did want to give an honorable mention to Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. We did not manifest this one. I think I'm like honestly so sad that it didn't work out for them, because they were like such a beautiful couple. I think they're back
together though.
Really?
Yeah, I think they like broke up for a while, and then I think they're like making it work now.
Oh, so good for them, because I was so sad, and honestly I was like, also I think Jason Momoa will find someone, like maybe, I don't know, but Lisa Bonet, I'm sorry, how can you be lucky 3 times in your life to land 2 of the hottest dudes and then a third one? She was married to Lenny Kravitz first, then Jason Momoa. I'm like, is there even a third man on this planet that like is hot enough for her to date? How are those your first 2 husbands? Like, where do you go from there? You know what I mean? Like, you can't really go up higher.
I mean,
like,
maybe
I don't know who it would be. I don't know who it would be. Like, who's hotter than those 2 men?
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Like, I'm truly thinking, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I'm coming up
totally, up short.
Yeah. Well, I think her
so good for her.
And I think they're like, I just think they're just so, you know, maybe they aren't back together fully, but like, I think they just like love each other. I think they just like love each other. So
also, the pandemic was hard. People's relationships like didn't survive, and or they're having a hard time, and they're having to like work through a lot of stuff, and so maybe that's all that was, you know.
I know several people that have either separated or divorced, or like taking breaks from their significant others or spouses or whatever, and or like going through couples therapy, because it's been rough. Yeah. It's been really rough for people. So fair enough. Okay. Next category, celeb beef / gossip. Like, who's to say if it's true that they have a beef or not? But nominees are Beanie Feldstein and Leah Michele for the the role of Funny Girl, on Broadway. Oh, that whole drama was
Funny Girl. Oh my god, so delish. What do you think now that Leah Michele has it?
I don't care. Yeah, I mean, she's great. Whatever. Like, that's all she ever wanted to do. Like, good for her, but like also it's like poor Beanie. Meghan and Harry versus the British aristocracy.
Basically British like the British aristocracy,
Crown.
the British media, yeah, Britain at large, like
The firm, the family, the
yeah,
tabloids.
yep,
That's a big. I mean,
that's beef,
pretty.
and that's real beef. We know that's real.
That's real. That shit's
Yeah.
real. Have you watched the thing on Netflix?
No, have you?
I need to watch it. No, I haven't. But
Okay, I need to watch it too.
I love Harry and Meghan. I'm fully on their side. Fuck the Crown.
1,000%.
You know?
Yeah, no, I think, I mean, they're just doing, I was reading today, someone was talking about it, and they're just like, I can't believe like what they're accomplishing together. Like, they are fully taking down, and they're fully taking down like the British media and the Crown and all that stuff. But like, the British media are fighting back so hard. It's like a death rattle, you know, because they're calling out like how
obvious.
Toxic. It's so obvious, and it's so embarrassing. People like Piers Morgan, so embarrassing.
Please God, I hope Harry gets revenge for his mother. You know, like
yeah.
Like I'm here for it. I hope he fucking just buries these assholes. Like,
the fact that every interview he doesn't say, you know, when they're like, why are you speaking out now? The fact that every interview he's not like, well, they killed my mother. Every time anyone is like, oh, you need to show more respect to the Crown. They killed my mother. Fuck you. Like, I'm shocked that he's like not
so
doing
restrained.
That. Yeah, he's so restrained. It's
because he's been raised by this like machine that has taught him to be diplomatic in every move he makes, and so he understands the way it works. So you know,
he's playing the game and he's good at it. And honestly, I think he's also supposedly like a very nice, kind person who's like also very charismatic and like likable and all these things. So like, you know, he's not wanting to fuck everything up for his family. Obviously.
Yep. Next on the list of nominees is Drew Afualo versus Awful Men. All
love
of them.
It. We love to see it.
It's just truly, she just tears. It's so perfect the way she just really cuts to the quick of all these fucking misogynistic.
Oh my God.
Just horrible,
shit.
horrible douchey dudes. It's so
She's
great.
the celeb, they're the beef, the ground beef, raw, the kind Erin hates. They're so gross.
Disgusting. Not even like grade A beef, like fucking like
grade F
dog food. Yeah.
Yeah. Grade DF for dog food. Grade NDF for not even dog food.
Not even. We don't know what it is.
We don't know. Oh my God.
I don't know what this next one is.
Okay, the next nominee is TJ Holmes and Amy Robach versus Good Morning America. They're the two. Oh, okay. This is like very recent.
Is this like Ann Curry versus the Today Show?
No, but kind of. Okay, it is in that the Today Show turned against Ann Curry because of Matt Lauer, and they didn't get along or whatever. Or maybe she knew his secrets and she was disgusted by them. Who knows? We don't know. But GMA is turning against TJ Holmes and Amy Robach, who are both on-air anchors, morning show, Good Morning America anchors, who started a romance this summer and were caught. Like, there was photos of them. And so they got suspended like last week or the week before. And they've been suspended. And Good Morning America is trying to figure out what to do because they both were in relationships that they have since come out. Yeah, bitch. It's steamy. Okay. They have since come out and said that they were both separated from their partners, like their spouses, essentially. But like they were already separated and like they were helping each other like work through it and like fell in love or something. But as of today, Amy Robach was just moving out of the house she shared with her husband. So like it's messy and I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm like not really that invested. I don't even watch Good Morning America, but it is exciting to me.
I don't know who those people are. I don't watch Good Morning America, but it's
juicy,
very much a storyline from morning show and I love it.
It is. I think that's why I love it so much. Also great show of the year. Also,
Great show.
This Beef, great A.
100%.
Love
it.
Yeah.
Will Smith and Chris Rock, obviously. We mentioned them in the Schadenfreude category before, right?
Yeah. And they were like kind of beefing, but I don't know. Like it all.
It was more
worked
like they
out,
are.
but it was big.
It was more like, I think there's like more context where Chris Rock has like always made jokes about Jada, and it was like kind of the last straw situation. So
yeah.
What's your winner though?
Okay, well, the winner for me isn't even a nominee, but is the New York Mag versus the Nepo Babies cover story, which I am living for. Every time I open Instagram, and by the way, I get New York Mag, but it hasn't been delivered yet, and I'm fucking waiting. I'm not even going to read the whole article until it gets here because I want to read it in the magazine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I read it.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Is it so good?
It's so good.
Okay.
I learned so much. I did not know.
Erin and I, this is like hot behind the scenes tea for everyone listening, because we have wanted to do an episode on Hollywood Nepo Babies for a long time. And we've tried a couple times. We haven't really figured out an angle. We're like, do we just list everyone who has like a famous, like what's the angle? And so I'm very excited for this because I'm like, maybe this will give us like spark an idea for an angle in this, or we can just talk about all the Nepo Babies, because there are so many that I had no idea.
It's interesting.
It is, yeah. Who's your winner? Same, the Nepo Babies article.
I think my winner is Meghan and Harry.
Yeah, that's good. They're the real winner of this category,
because that's like on a global scale of like fuckery,
Yeah, and we've actually yet to see the beef from, like, we've yet to see any actual backlash from the Nepo Babies against New York Mag.
Oh, although I did see Kate Moss's sister like tweeted something about like, people just like have jobs or whatever, leave people alone and like get off your ass and work or whatever. And it's like,
no,
honey. The irony, like, do you even hear your Kate Moss's sister? You're like 5'6" and you're walking runways and like, what are you talking about?
Even if you're even if you're Kate Moss's sister and you're like a designer or a personal assistant or whatever, it's like you got that job because you're Kate Moss's sister. So
1,000%. She's just has no self-awareness.
Yeah.
So
if you're working in any relation to modeling or Hollywood adjacency, it's because you were a sister. Mm-hmm. Like, tell me, like, why didn't you try saying something when you're an accountant or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. Well, we love a comeback, and this next category is best celebrity comeback. And all of these, we love all of these people so much. I love everything they've done this year and everything they're doing. First, in our nominees, Lindsay Lohan.
Blessings.
She just did a new holiday movie. What was it called? Falling for Christmas?
Falling for Christmas.
Because she fell off a cliff.
It's like Overboard.
Yes, it's Overboard.
Yeah.
On land. In winter.
It's Overboard, but falling down a mountain. Yes.
It's Overboard, but with
Falling for Christmas.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say with less hot leads, because Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell in that changed my brain chemistry watching that as a kid.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I still love him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next one, Brendan Fraser. He's in that The Whale. That's like getting all of this. It's starting to get some bad attention, but before that, it was getting a lot of good buzz, and he did really well at Cannes, and like, people are excited that he's making a comeback. There is some problematic stuff about that movie that people are talking about, but he's already done it, and he's already making a comeback. So I guess good for him. Shania Twain. She's kind of having a renaissance. I feel like her music is everywhere, and she's just like been a buzz lately. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She's on the cover of a magazine this month too, I think. And
what
I saw her somewhere.
Yeah, she's coming back. She's coming back.
She's coming back, and good for her because she has a lot of talent. And she's the biggest selling. I think her record was the most successful female record of all time, the Come On Over record.
Oh yeah,
there's something about it, or it had the most singles or something. But she's like a record-breaking artist.
Yeah.
And then last on our list of nominees is Ke Huy Quan, who was in Everything Everywhere All at Once. And was a child star in Indiana Jones.
Yeah, he played Short Round in Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And the Temple of Doom. He was also Data in The Goonies.
Yes.
So he has like all those like child actor credits.
Yeah.
And then like kind of just, you know, went and was like an adult and like lived his life. And then he just came back and was in this movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is my favorite film of the year.
Yes.
I think.
It's so good. Incredible.
And he is just he was like the heart of that movie, and it was such a beautiful performance by him. And it made me cry to see him in a movie again.
Yeah.
Like basically having grown up, you know, like seeing him in movies like that were some of my favorite movies growing up. So it was just really sweet.
I think it's also like I think he didn't want to not be an actor anymore. He just wasn't getting roles. Like once he grew out of like cute little kid, there weren't enough roles for him as like an Asian American. They just weren't hiring him to do like the roles that were like leading men in films and shit. And so he became a stunt coordinator, I think I heard today. And so he kind of like was in the business still. And when Crazy Rich Asians did so well, he's like, maybe I should give this a go again. And it all kind of happened. And it's amazing. Like opportunities are being made. Yeah. For people. And honestly, like everyone on this nominees list has faced some like backlash in one way or another, or have run into some walls. And ultimately those were the reasons that they weren't in the spotlight for a long time. Like it's really sad. All of these people have been dealing with some crap, so it's very exciting to see them coming back. And for me, the winner I think is Ke Huy Quan. Because that's just a very exciting, like positive, wonderful, like to come back and to be so beloved by audiences and be so kick-ass in that film. Like it's incredible. Okay, we should give an honorable mention to Britney Jean Spears again. I wouldn't call it a comeback per se, since I feel like is still just like dancing with her shirt folded up in front of the camera on Instagram. Like, you know, we've been seeing that from her, but I'm glad she's in charge of herself. So it is a comeback in that way. You know what I mean? But like what we're getting from her is still a lot of the same.
Oh, Britney.
Oh, Brit.
Yeah, I'm just glad that she's like living her truth now and clapping back at her family and
totally
just
all the time.
Like all the time, constantly.
So maybe it's a bit like clapping back at her sons now, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe let's like save stuff for not on Instagram, you know?
Yeah,
you don't have to share everything, Britney.
It's true. Poor Britney. This year was a fucking bitch, and we made it. We're on the other side. This is last episode of the year.
Oh my God. It's like I've been involuntarily crying this whole episode because my allergies are so bad. This eye's just nonstop watering. And my nose is so fucked up, dude. But it is sad.
It is sad, yeah. But we're glad this year's over. And all we can do is hope and pray that next year is better.
Yeah.
Even if it's like just a little bit.
I'm glad and I'm sad because another year's gone by and it just feels like, oh man, like they're getting faster and faster. Every year they're
the wistfulness of the end of the year.
Yeah. But excited to start a new one.
Yeah.
Because who knows what will happen in the next year. Maybe great things.
I'm excited. I am excited. We already got some fun stuff on the calendar.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we're going to hit some milestones this year in my family. Like, Jack's
Yeah.
going to start kindergarten later in
Wow.
2023, like
Yeah. We're turning
Damien's
40.
we're turning 40 next year. It's like, yeah, it's going to be fun. I
Yeah.
think I'm just
Sure.
choosing to feel good about it.
Yeah. No, I feel good. Yeah. It's funny. I don't know if people dread the beginning of a new year, but I welcome it. I've always loved a fresh start. I love a fresh notebook, love a fresh day planner. I love a fresh calendar, whatever. I always just love a fresh little start.
Yeah, and I think the last few days of the year we just have this like kind of we're like anticipating, and I think DJ and I are gonna like do a fun like house project together, like clean out the refrigerator or something, or like
Yeah.
So,
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, like or
Clean your
just
closets or
clean
something.
your closet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's nice.
That's something that we try to do, is just like put some stuff on the calendar for the upcoming first months of the new year.
Yeah.
Do a little project in the house and hope for the best.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you to everyone listening for spending another year with us. Or maybe this was your first year and you binged and caught up. That's wild, but very cool.
We love that.
We love that.
We can't wait to give you another whole year of buttholes.
A whole year of new content.
Yeah. Oh, it's been so much fun.
Yeah.
I hope I stay healthier than I was this year. God, I was sick probably every other week.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So,
I hope I get better sleep this new year.
I hope that for you too.
Yeah. I think I will. I'm working on it.
Yeah. Make your bedroom a sanctuary.
Yeah. Put away the three bins of laundry that are clean and in a pile. Because it is not a sanctuary.
You don't want to know what is happening in my closet right now. All right, y'all. Well, follow us on social media.
At DTFU Podcast. All the places.
Go to our website. It's DTFUpodcast.com. Send us a note.
Yeah. Leave us a review on iTunes or Spotify or whatever, too. Rate 5 stars, and if you could leave us a review, leave us a review.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That'd be real nice.
Share with a friend.
Oh, spread it around.
Spread it. Oh.
Go to our website and buy some merch, bitch.
Oh, yeah. It's fun.
It's so fun.
Represent the pod.
Yeah. I still need to get myself a sweatshirt.
Me too. I just said that to Pete like 2 days ago, and he's like, "You guys have sweatshirts?" I'm like, "Fuck you."
Thanks a lot for paying attention.
Thanks a lot, shithead. I'm like, "You've looked at our website, but okay." No.
Well, we have all that.
Busy.
Yeah. It's all right. It's okay. I forgive him.
Yeah, I forgive him too.
All right. Well, nothing left to do, but hey, stay excellent to yourselves
and each other.
Happy New Year.
May 2023 be an excellent new year for you.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.